Hey guys, this is Cam315 back at it with another video for you guys, and I'm back with another World's End Harem episode review for you guys. And okay, interesting episode here from the standpoint. We're getting more information about this MK virus whole thing and stuff like that. So yeah, but we get some interesting scenes and stuff like that. So yeah. Anyways, what happens is we find Hino continuing to do his lewd acts, but the thing is he starts to specify how he doesn't find this constantly, like, he enjoys it, but he's not getting any fun out of continuously doing the same cycle over and over and over again. And honestly, that kind of opened my thoughts up a bit. And it's like, you know what? That makes sense. You know, after a while, like, it would seem cool. But then again, if you're doing the same thing over and over and over, it would get kind of boring. So that's when we kind of see him later on in the episode come across Reito's little sister. And he's very interested in her. And stuff like that. And he wants to quote unquote mate with her, but Reito's kind of against that and everything. And they even have a sit down talk. She's not feeling him and she goes off because she has to go do something. But then after doing it again with the same set of girls, the one pink haired girl comes in and says, "You like that other girl, don't you?" And he hugs her and he's like, "No, I don't." But he gives this look like he's going to be doing something that maybe we might not approve of. But okay, that's where that storyline's going. In terms of the Reito storyline, is the fact that he's trying to find more information about the MK virus and everything. And essentially he kind of scans the picture that the old lady gave him. And essentially we kind of find out that, well, guess what? The MK virus was a genetically man-made creation. We just don't know why. And the fact that the UW people are hiding it for a reason and they're willing to kill people to do it. And stuff like that. So yeah, on top of it, we then end up getting some pretty interesting scenes and stuff like that, where obviously his girl companions know what's up. Like, we see the nurse and the one scientist lady, I forgot their name, Maria, and the nurse lady. They know, like, we know you have some more details about the about the MK virus. And he's like, yeah, I do. Essentially they say, listen, we're only in the shower of you because you're being watched, and if you get caught, you can be killed. So okay, what also explains the reason, the fact that if this information gets out and people know, there's some sort of cover-up going on here with these UWs. We also find out that the nurse's parents, her mother, is actually stationed in the top UW, like, I guess you can say, building, and she's the main leader and everything. And essentially, I'm guessing, from the scene alone, her mother is kind of the main culprit from what we are guessing and stuff like that. So yeah. Now also too, Nurse Liddy is also is asking Ray, because she runs into Ray in the hot springs later on, and is like, like, is there something you're not telling me? Like, what were you doing? Because she's trying to interrogate her, see if she was probably the person that killed the old lady. Now, we don't know if it is. Now, we don't know if that is her. Now, the mysterious person has a lab coat, so it could be her. And the nurse kind of questions Ray of saying, I know I should have these people's names down. Actually, I do have notes down for their names. Let me. No, I don't think I do. And stuff like that. But the nurse lady's asking Ray, like, hey, what's going on? Yada, yada, yada. Where were you? And stuff like that. And obviously Ray's like, please, if you think I had something to do with it, it's the last person to know. And yeah, but other than that, we see Ray and the we actually do kind of cut over to the school area. We find out that Maria's sister actually goes to the school that Doy's in. So you have to be wondering if Doy is giving it to her sister, unless and stuff like that. But we'll see Sensei again, but nothing else. She seems worried and looks at the school building because she wants daughter all to herself. But anyways, we have a meeting with Hino's caretaker and Ray. And from the standpoint, they're meeting with the other UW ladies, and there's a bunch of other ones and stuff like that. They're wondering about the top brass and the different stations around the world and stuff like that, of how, you know, all this crazy hecticness is going on now. There's this rations thing where they're going to throw for the public people to get these food who can't get food and everything, and they're going to have our boy Reito as the main spokesperson. Now, what happens is he's doing all this, and we see somebody looking to kill Reito. So you have to wonder is if this person's from a different UW station or from this person who made the MK virus that doesn't want this information to get out and everything, and stuff like that. But we see that one of Ray's friends, or I guess side girlfriends or something, helps her out with this situation. Now, we see earlier in the episode that there are girls in this world that will get freaky with other girls. And we find out that, well, the reason why Ray is not so, I guess you can say, turned on by Reito is, well, she's into girls. And in other words, I'm just going to use the L word. I don't know if I should say the full word, but if you know what I'm talking about, you know what the L word stands for. But clearly she's into females because the one girl she saves essentially her, I guess, her little girlfriend from getting, I guess you can say, done by this other chick who was forcefully pushing herself on her. She kisses her, and guess what? You know, she has no reaction and stuff like that, and that's her friend. Now, her friend ends up killing the person, so they don't know who exactly that they're gonna work for and stuff like, or who that person she killed is working for. Now, we do find out there's other stations around, and also too, we're also given the point why Ray's also into girls because after she walks away from the shower scene with Reito in it, she ends up going to Suo's room, and she's kind of like, come on, Suo, you know I've loved you since we were kids and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, so she's into Suo and she's into girls. Okay, yeah, she's into women. Nothing wrong with that, honestly. I think that's hot. But anyway, but we see that Suo's clearly not feeling it. She's like, oh, please. And obviously Ray's like, what has that man done to you that you've fallen for him so much? And we even see later on in the scene when she's talking to her friend and stuff like that, guess what? You know, Ray's, even though she doesn't like Reito, she's protecting him because she wants to protect him for the person who essentially likes him, and that's Suo, which is not shocking. Suo has feelings for our boy Reito. Now, will that go on? We don't know. We'll have to see, and stuff like that. But yeah. Oh, and then what is it? They have this underground thing with Maria, the bodyguard, and the nurse character. And essentially what happened, they're doing this underground networking and essentially trying to find out more information. And we find out that Maria's friends are stationed in this hospital, and she's shocked that they're stationed in this hospital and everything. And essentially we find out that this hospital is the place where the first MK virus could have been discovered or been created at and stuff like that. And it's gonna be very interesting to see where it goes. But yeah, that whole thing's going on. But I also have a feeling that Hino, maybe he's going to be a little bit more of a jerk type of character in trying to go after Reito's sister as well. He looks like he has that thing in his eye because he feels like that's somebody he can get pure enjoyment out of doing the dirty with. But solid episode, I would say. and stuff like that. Very interested to see where this story is gonna go, even though it is silly as hell. But it is what it is. Like I said, this is the trash of the season, but I love it. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. Hopefully, you guys have a great rest of your day or night enjoying this video. Leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts of this episode. And anyways, I'm gonna get out of here. Catch you guys later on the next video. Till then, guys, peace.